So, been a crazy long week here. I feel like I'm about to start dying. I guess something's going around, getting the flu or something. But I got to push through it. Some of this stuff has deadlines, and we got to get it done. So I'm at the starting point now where we're gonna start fabbing up, mocking up turbos, locations, and all that good stuff. That way we could build the pipes basically from the headers into the turbos. I think I have it figured out, so I'm going to go ahead and start pushing on that. I'm going to set you guys up on a time lapse so you guys can see basically how we do it or what we're doing. I know it'll probably be kind of boring if I, hit you with a 30-minute video of us just trying to figure out where to put turbos. But yeah, time lapse coming, and you guys will see what we got going on here. I would like to put them up here. Who wouldn't like to see them up here? You know what I mean?
Sure.
But then that would take away from the look of their valve covers, their intake manifold, their front cover. I think if we keep them down here,
they're gonna see everything.
And it'll look nice and clean. The intake is. Yeah, buddy. That's what we're gonna do. I'll come tomorrow and that bitch gonna fucking be fired up.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We got it, Nate. I think we got it, baby. So, that's literally what it's gonna be. I mean, man, I had this envision in my head already. But yeah, like that. I hate the fact that they're not mirror image turbos. Mirror image turbos would literally be this one twisted like that. Because if you notice how the Aldowelds be the opposite, so it'll be pretty much this exact same thing
going
that way for both. And same with these, right? You see how this one's that way, and now if I switch it over here, this one would be this way. So both of them would be in the inside. So this would be perfectly symmetrical if it was a mirror image style turbo. But I mean, we work with what we got. I'll try to go away from that look as much as possible where you're not going to be able to really notice it. But yeah, that's it, man. Make these pipes here, get these made to hold the turbos. This is our temporary brace for now. Once we get the pipes made where it needs to be and everything else, then I'm going to utilize the Mavin flanges and literally mount it to what's already welded together and everything, and just use the Mavin flanges to mount to the motor somehow, and that's it. And send it on its way. I want to make sure everything fits to where, like, when they get it, say, hey, bolt on these Mavin flanges, put the turbos there, and everything's just it's all gonna interlock because they're gonna assemble it on the PRI floor. Now it's fully tacked, basically to get it there as far as building the kit. Normally I don't do that because a lot of times a lot of the stuff will move when you weld it, so you want to just kind of weld piece by piece. But on this deal, I did it this way because I wanted to get the visual of it before we fully weld everything out, right? So that way, if I need to make any changes, I make them. Man, it takes a lot for me to get this section done with only literally one weld. I think it looks a lot cleaner. The fab guys are gonna appreciate it. A lot of people don't realize it, but you can just, you know, use a bend here and then measure some straight and put some straight, so you have 2 welds, you know. So it'd be 2 welds, so it'd be a total of 4 welds on that one pipe. And I try to shoot away from that because it just gives it a whole lot cleaner look, you know. But that's just me fabrication talking. So, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm about to break it all down, get it all welded out, and once everything is welded out, and I'll put it right back to where it is now, and then we're gonna kick ass on the Mavin flanges to hold the turbos in the location that they're gonna finally be at. So, stay tuned. Here it comes, baby. Alright guys, so here is the final product. We're finally finished on our end with the turbo kit and all the fabrication parts of it, or the fabrication aspect of things. Now it's going to go back to Brian at LME. I'm actually going to take it to them on Monday and pretty much give them a quick breakdown on how it assembles and disassembles. That way, whenever they do get to that point at PRI, they'll be able to maneuver around the kit. You know, it's, for the most part, it's super easy. We got the Mavin drain flanges; those helped out a ton. We ended up basically making a mount off of the Mavin drain flange onto the motor, just using some 1 1/8 chromoly tubing. Super simple, just so we keep the weight off of the headers or whatnot whenever it's on the engine dyno. But yeah, man, everything fit up really nice. It's been a while since I've used some of the big 66mm precision wastegates. They're huge, you know. They're definitely something good to work with. Going from a 3-inch outlet off the headers into the turbo, and then 2.5-inch for the wastegate. So that's huge. But 2.5-inch down pipes, and then up pipes from the wastegate, and the down pipes, they're transition from 3-inch to 3.5, just to give it that nice cleaner look. But I can pretty much guarantee this thing will make well north of 1,000 horsepower, and the turbo kit's not going to be a restriction. So stay tuned. Let's check it out at PRI, see what the guys do with it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there as much as I would love to, but we got a lot of stuff going on. So with that being said, check it out. Check out the website. Check out the channel. Our social media, if you guys see it, tag us in it or whatnot, and we'll share it on our story. But appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. It's super simple and sleek to me. This is how I like to do stuff, and it was definitely a challenge, but for the most part, we're done. It's Friday. We're complete. I can probably sit down and have a beer now, and I am good to go. So stay tuned. Check it out. Peace out.